So someone recently asked me, do I need good quality audio when filming with the DJI Pocket 3? Simple answer, yes. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Zach. I'm a photographer and videographer, but more important than that, I'm a husband and a father. And I love the DJI Pocket 3. I think it's a phenomenal camera out there. I recommend it to everyone as a family video camera. The thing is, I also recommend that you get an additional item that will make your videos just so much better. Audio is one of those things that can make or break a video, in my opinion. I think if you have poor quality audio, it is just so distracting and it makes the video less enjoyable. I personally, like when I'm scrolling on social media, if I come across a video that has great images but low quality audio, I skip past it because I can't handle it. Maybe I'm just like too snooty about that, but it's just too distracting for me. I would rather have lower quality image and higher quality audio than the other way around. So that's why I think that if you're gonna have a camera like this, you should also have something like this, which is the DJI Mic 2 system. So I'm gonna talk you through why I think you should have a system like this if you're going to have a camera like this, what some of the cool features of it are, and how I typically use this system. So to start, the DJI Pocket 3 has 3 internal microphones on this camera, and they are actually pretty great, like better than any internal microphone I've seen on any other camera. So for me, there's typically 2 situations when I will use the Mic 2 system with the Pocket 3. The first one is if I'm out vlogging. So if I'm going to be running around and capturing some footage to turn into a video for this channel or to turn into some behind the scenes footage for my business, I will use this mic system because I want to be able to make sure that the audio I'm getting for the video is clear and crisp and is easy to work with in the edit. The other time that I'll use the system is if we're out and I'm just wanting to document life and I know that I want to be narrating what's going on. So maybe this is like we're going to the zoo or we're on vacation or something like that. And I know that I want to be narrating what's going on. I want to be talking, directly to the camera, to our future selves, things like that. I want good quality audio coming from me as the narrator, but I also want to make sure that I'm capturing audio from just the environment. And so there is a cool feature, I'll talk about that here in a bit, that allows you to do both. But for me, those are the 2 times that I'm really using this Mic 2 system. Now, I will say, I also use this Mic 2 system outside of the Pocket 3. I will use this on professional shoots as a backup audio source. We will use this on wedding days for our brides and our grooms. This is a phenomenal audio piece. If you are more than just a dad out there, you're a videographer, this is great all around. But even if you are just a dad, this is phenomenal. So what is the DJI Mic 2 system? Well, the system itself comes with 2 mics and 1 receiver. Now the receiver you can plug into your camera. So this is going to be if you're using a big time camera, right? Maybe not this guy. You're not gonna plug this receiver into your Pocket 3. You're gonna plug this into your Sony FX30, or you're going to plug this into a Canon camera or whatever, or you can use it to monitor your audio. This is really more so for that professional side of work. But if you're more so just the dad wanting to document life, that's where these little guys come in handy. So now this is the transmitter. If you buy the creator combo with your Pocket 3, you'll get one of these included, or you can buy one of these separate just like this. And this is the real moneymaker here, right? This is the device that is recording our audio. It can record it and send it directly to the Pocket 3, or it can record it and just internalize it. It's got 8 gigabytes of internal storage on it, which is pretty great. So what are some of the features that just makes this little guy worth the while? Well, let's talk about it. First off, this thing is so tiny. I love how small this is. And yes, I do know that there is even a smaller version of these out now, which I have not been able to get my hands on, but even this, it is so tiny. I can put this on myself and hide it easily, or for the most part, I don't care if I'm hiding it during vlogs and stuff like that. I'll just put it on my shirt. But if I do want to hide it, it's pretty easy to hide. Like I said, we use these on wedding days for our brides and grooms, and it's so nice because we will plug a lapel mic into it and then just put this in their pocket or clip it to their back, to the pants or something like that. And it's so lightweight, it's so easy, people forget about it. I've had people leave the wedding with this because they forgot to give it back to me. Now, the biggest feature about this, and what really made me say, yes, I wanna buy this, other than it being able to easily connect to the Pocket 3, is its 32-bit float audio. So if you don't know what that is, basically it's raw audio. So when you're taking a photo, you take a raw photo, you have more room to work, more room to bring the colors and the highlights and the shadows and all those things into the photo, right? Same is true for audio. This is a raw version of audio. So if I'm really loud, it means I can bring that down and I'm not going to be clipping. So that is really great on like wedding days. But it's also just really great when I'm out vlogging. I don't have to worry about if I'm being too loud or I'm in a situation that's too loud, or even if I'm too quiet. It's easy to bring that audio up. So 32-bit float audio is a huge thing for this. And yes, there are plenty of other microphones out there nowadays that have 32-bit float audio, but I love this. I love it. A couple of other cool features that this has is noise reduction as well as a low cut filter. Both of these are things that a lot of mics have, but the noise reduction, basically it's going to use AI to analyze and try to capture just your voice, and it's going to try and cut out all of that background noise. I personally don't use it all that much. I think it gives a little bit of a robotic feel to it. If you put music underneath it, you really can't tell, but I just don't use it and I take that out in post. But it's a cool feature to have for people who are like, I don't want to have to work with it in post. I just want it to really zero in on my voice. That's a great little feature. The low cut filter, basically it's going to cut out sounds below a certain frequency level. So, you know, this is nice for when you've got like trucks driving by. It kind of helps cut down some of those lower frequency audios. Another cool feature, like I already mentioned, you can plug a lavalier mic into this. And it actually even has a little spot in the back here to kind of hold your lavalier mic so it won't come out. Which is really, really handy. It's great, again, wedding days, that's a big highlight for us. But you know, if there's a situation where you're like, I don't want to see this mic, you can plug a lavalier directly into it, clip that somewhere hidden on your talent or on yourself, and you're good to go. Along with that though, they also come with these little wind muffs, and the wind muff goes directly into the lavalier spot, covers up the microphone itself. And now, yeah, you got a little dead cat sitting on there, but that's going to help reduce any wind sound. So when you're, you know, the wind is blowing on your mic, you're not going to hear it as if it was like this. It's my fake wind. And then another cool feature is that you can actually start and stop your recording from this little guy. So when you've got this connected to your Pocket 3, this little link button up here, go ahead and press that and that'll start or stop the recording on your camera, which is just a nice little thing if you're setting it down somewhere and you're gonna do a talking head. You know, you don't have to run up to it, press record, and then run back. You can kind of get yourself situated. When you're ready, hit record on the mic, and then you're good to go. And then my absolute favorite feature about this mic, and I mentioned this at the beginning, is that you can record both with the internal mics as well as with the external mic at the same time. All you have to do is go into your settings, click a few buttons, and you are set to record both the external and the internal. And the reason why they have this set up is so that you have a backup audio file. Maybe this gets corrupted, maybe something goes wrong, but you're able to have that backup audio from these internal mics. And that's great. But for me, I want to be able to have this audio from this guy for when I'm narrating or when I'm vlogging. And then I want to have the internal mic's audio for kind of background noise, for contextual noise, and just environmental noise. I think there's a lot of times when I'm vlogging and my kids are running around doing something, I want to be able to hear their voices, and that's going to probably come better from this than from this microphone when I have it attached to my shirt. So I think that is a really cool feature and just kind of makes this a no-brainer. You're getting the best of both worlds because, like I said, the internal mics on here are pretty good, but this is even better. So all in all, if you're looking to up the quality of your videos, the audio is definitely a way to do that. And I highly recommend the DJI Mic 2 system for your Pocket 3 because it just connects so seamlessly, it works so well, and it sounds so good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.